Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
Hello friends. So a lot of people are trying to figure out what exactly happened to Meta Knight, where his combos start, where they end, can he still kill you off dumb things, etc. Now I'm not here to actually, give you the full answer to that. But what I am here to tell you is that just because you see someone post a combo or someone escape a combo, it does not mean that's actually what happened. And this, this isn't even specific to Meta Knight. This works with Bayonetta, or this just works with any time someone wants to share information with you in Smash, especially in this little video format, or you just take some guy's word for it, like, oh, I tested this, I checked with DI, I checked with human opponents. People just, it's so easy to say things. It's so easy to say things. And this game is so dynamic. There's a lot of percent ranges, DI possibilities, contexts where the move even starts, staling. There's just so many things that can happen that I just want to see the Smash population at large recognize how variable anything is, even something like a Meta Knight combo, which you would think is, largely, it's one of the less interactive things, but even then, with just the up air string, there's still so many things happening. So, I could have taken any of these clips here. Some of these I die, some of these he dies, some of these nothing happens, some of these I just warp out after one up air. I'm not showing you what the inputs are, and even if I did tell you what the inputs are for the ones that I get out, you wouldn't be able to believe it. Just off the video, you'd have to go home and try it yourself. And that's another thing I see. I see combo videos or instructional videos where people just write inputs that are just wrong. And there's just so much misinformation in the video community, or like the Twitter, everything. Anytime someone wants to share something, it's just, the information is just bad. That's all I'm trying to say. And I don't really know. So I personally don't put much faith into most things people say. I normally am the type of guy who will just go and do it myself. But for the people who can't do that, it sucks for them because they can't really trust anything. Or the people who do trust everything, then they go and tell their friends, oh, this happens. And it's too much misinformation spread around. And then you got people on the mic at tournaments, they just start spreading bad information and no one knows what's going on. And I just think it's a little lame. So, but I will share a couple things with Meta Knight that will be of use, so at least this video is not, entirely whining. There's several percent thresholds that you need to be aware of when Meta Knight's comboing, and this was the same before the patch as well. When Meta Knight first starts up airing you, and you're not being sent into tumble, initially you can air dodge between the hits. So up air is at 0, no one cares about. If you're a character like Rosalina, the percent thresholds after that, you'll still be able to control Luma. So sometimes even though you're not being put into tumble and you can't air dodge, you can still have Luma up air. So that's pretty good for Rosalina mains. However, when you are not being sent into tumble, your DI is marginal. Meta Knight should be able to chase you down. However, with this new SDI modifier, you still can make it annoying for the Meta Knight player because they do have to react to you. So if you catch them sleeping, you'll get out. And this is what you need to realize if you're just watching someone escape a low percent threshold. What happens is that you are catching the Meta Knight sleeping. It doesn't help that most Meta Knight players are, actually really bad at these combos. And I've played a lot of Meta Knights. Even mid-level Meta Knights or high-level Meta Knights. They don't understand the full combo string potential of the character. So low percent non-tumbling moves, non-tumbling up airs, those you should be getting hit by a lot of them. However, because of this new patch and up air doing less damage and not sending them as high, in my experience, you should be surviving these, or you might be surviving these. You can always, rage can account for a lot of things, where it starts can account. Sometimes people just DI wrong at the last second. So again, this isn't to say that you'll never die, because sometimes you will die. Now after that, once you start at 40, your DI matters a lot more. You can SDI in a variety of ways. Meta Knight does have, a fair amount of hit stun on his up air now, or up air at this point. So he will still be able to chase you around a lot. And if you DI wrong, or if you try SDIing up to try and jump out, which again sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, you can get caught DIing at the wrong point in time, then he just hits you with something. Or if you're, I'm also doing this with Rosalina, who has a harder time getting out once she is put into tumble, just because she's so large and floaty. If you do this with like a Zero Suit or some fast faller, you actually have quite a degree of control over where you get sent flying. But, don't take my word for it. Just spend some time with someone and just try the different inputs. Figure out what seems to work for you, what they can do to respond to it, because this game is so much more dynamic than what combo tutorials and videos like to make it seem. So that's my little rant. That's about it.